I have more than enough of what it takes to make it through the rough times and tight places. Until today, you may have thought that what happens to you and around you determines the nature of who you are. Well, just for today, allow faith, joy, patience, and peace to be the character building tools, to be those character building tools that determine your approach to the experiences of life. You have more than what it takes to get through the rough times and the tight places. You better believe it. We don't know what we're made of until we go through stuff. And then when we look back, we wonder, I just went through that and I'm still standing? Absolutely. Too often we don't know what we're made of. We go by what folks have told us. We go by our childhood experiences. If someone didn't validate you, you remind them that you are valid today. Pay attention to who's showing up in conversations and situations. Is it the little child that's showing up, or is it the grown man or woman that's showing up? Too often, the child, the kid that we once were, is showing up in adult conversations, adult situations, and it doesn't go well. So make sure before you open your mouth, before you make a decision, know who's in the room. Is it the little girl, or is it the grown woman? Is it the little boy, or is it the grown man? Things will go completely different once you just take the time to think about who's handling this situation. Our inner child is still there. You don't want to get rid of them, because then you forget how to have fun and play and goof off and be silly. We need the inner child. But if that inner child is injured and still coming from a place of injury, that's a reaction, not a response. And you're going to get consequence, cost, and cleanup, not an outcome. You have what it takes to get through the tough places, tough times, and tight places. That's our middle name. Please don't forget it. Remind people, because they seem to forget sometimes, that you're valid, that I matter. Remind them. When a person tells you, they come back with, well, that's just the way that I am. That is an excuse, not an explanation. An excuse says, I have no intentions of changing. I went through hell and the world owes me everything. No, they don't. You're not entitled to anything. We've all gone through stuff. But we don't hold the world responsible for what we went through. We overcome that. We overcome the world. And lastly, if someone seems to forget that you are valuable, remind them. Do it gently. So long as your tone is appropriate and your motive is pure, you've done all that's required. Trauma.